Well, hello strange people, and welcome back to the channel. You find me here up on Bodmin Moor with Sandy WiltshireMan. We're at the hurlers. If you want an explanation of what the hurlers are, I had to give one for Sandy's channel, so I probably won't go through it again. Oh, I think alright, we will. The hurlers are three stone circles. They're not quite in line, they sort of curve very gently, and some very clever person worked out that around about 1500 BC these three stone circles would have been in line with Orion's belt, the star system, and so they sort of put a tentative age of the hurlers of around about 1500 BC. We've actually moved away from it because there's a lady making a YouTube film there. I should have got her channel name, we could have linked her in. We're just at the moment, the sun's going to be in your eyes. We're heading off to the mine building over there. Just in front of us where Sandy is, these two menhirs, two standing stones, are called the pipers. Now, although I've just told you all about the hurlers being made by the Bronze Age people in 1500 BC, the truth of the matter is, these two men here, men being the Cornish word for stone as well, three men now, these two are the pipers, and they were piping the standing stones in the background, which were people playing the ancient Cornish game of hurling. The hurling still played in a few places in Cornwall, but on the whole it's died out. And they were playing it on the Sabbath, and when they got caught turned to stone. So we're going to make our way over to the mine building, as I said, and I will bring you back shortly. Oh, I meant to say, what we're doing is, Sandy and I are car camping tonight. If you want to see where we are, Sandy took some drone footage of that. And then tomorrow the Jinx will join us and it will start to rain, and we'll be heading out across Bodmin Moor, basically from south to north. So if you want to carry on with the adventure, then that's just what we'll be doing, and I hope you join us. Right, catch you in the mo. Well, good morning people. Sandy and I had a cold night in our cars last night. It was a frosty old start. And has arrived, so we can expect high winds and rain. We're just making our way up there to the cheese ring. Absolutely beautiful. So I'll be bringing you back as and when we get along. I don't know if we can see it, but our final destination is somewhere out there. Final destination for today is Brown Willie. We're going to try and knock off as much as we can today without going to the pub, because This is our, well, let's say the last time we tried this, we only got as far as the Jamaica Inn, and we didn't get any further. So we're going to try and get past the pub this time and make a destination which is the highest point in Cornwall. Catch you soon. Right.
You want to drone it? I drone it.
Oh, sorry, you want to get the top and do it.
Right.
So we've made it to the top of Stow Hill, commonly known as the Cheese Ring, which is this stone formation behind me. Stow Hill has a Neolithic, late Stone Age pound on it, or basically, I think it's a field or.
That'd be too far away from the drone then.
What, from there to there?
A lot of talking.
Visually, I mean.
Can you even fly over, surely?
I can fly over it.
So this wall here
Oh, sorry.
is late Stone Age, Neolithic. Probably a field for putting the cattle in rather than a hill fort. But so we've gone from the Bronze Age to the Stone Age. Catch you in a bit.
Doing his thing, look. He likes to climb up on the high spots. Let's go and join him.
He certainly does climb on the high spots. Sorry I tell you that, you can't pass something about me doing it.
Bloody amazing, isn't it?
Warm it up.
Hang on, I'm going to get a shot of you walking towards me.
Over it.
Well, we've made it to the top of Sharp Tor. I'll turn you around in a minute to show you where we're off to next, but that's quite some view of East Cornwall behind us and off into Devon. Just about make out Dartmoor in the haze. Just about. So our next part of the journey is in the wind. It's over the ridge. There's a ridge between there and then on to Kilmar Tor. Kilmar means the horse's back, which doesn't look like it from this angle, but from other angles it does actually resemble the spine of a horse, so you can imagine that. And then still way off in the distance, Brown Willie. So a lot of ground to cover still, but we're going to have a quick drink of water and some nuts. I've got no wagon wheels. I'm gutted.
What are you looking at?
What happens when you let Ant lead is he makes you climb down the hardest parts. Got anything you want to say for yourself, Ant?
Well, I'm a wannabe mountain goat.
You're certainly a goat. Right.
Climb down that. Let's just say it wasn't easy, and luckily we didn't fall out. But I think there could have been an easier path, but I think Ant had something to do with that, didn't you?
That was a fun route. Stop arguing. It's all good fun.
That's sharp tour done. Lads are now making their way up Bira Tour, which we'll walk along the ridge and then out to Kilmar. Catch you soon. We have found evidence of a fireplace, but I'm still going on it being a quarry building, possibly the blacksmith's hut, forge. Who knows, it could even be similar sort of building to the one we went to on Dartmoor. His name has completely gone out of my head now. If I remember, I will say. I'm 99% sure it's not a dwelling though. The walls are far too thick. Right. As you can see, we're quite close to the tour now. We're going to go the far end where that rock is there and see about having some lunch. Catch you in a bit. Just zoomed in on the old tramway down there. The granite blocks as sleepers. One time the carts that used to go along there were pulled by 14 horses. Incredible. So we've just come across, you'll have to excuse this camera, I'm afraid. It started to rain and hail a little bit. We've just come across a courtyard enclosure. I think this is probably more Iron Age than Bronze Age. You see Sandy and Ant, they're in another one over there. We've got the two houses here, in the courtyard here, which would have held the cattle or whatever. Right, we're going to try and get ourselves into the woods and out of this rain. Well, I didn't film it, we've just beaten our way through the forest and got to the top of the hill, got to the top, Smollicum Tour. Never been here before, been through the forest numerous times, but I've never actually been to the tour before, so that's quite interesting. We were way over there this morning, it's probably around about 2:30ish now, I would have thought. I thought Ant was going to tell me then. 2:45.
Not a bad guess.
Yeah, well, 15 minutes out, not happy with that. Still got a ways to go, but I'm chuffed that we've actually got my first new tour on Bodmin Moor for many years. Never been here before. Smollicum Tour. Excellent. Right, and just let these boys take a few shots. Might be worth getting a grab of water as well. Catch you in a moment. Well, we've been in the forest now for over an hour marching through, and this man has lived up to his name, the Jinx. It is absolutely tipping down, and we're all wetter than we normally are, which is pretty wet anyway. Right, this is a lot of fun. Right, we're go on, you're going to say something.
I was just going to go onward.
Magnify. Get into magnify, so go on, get into magnify. Oh, magnify the size.
No,
No,
I don't want that. Right, catch you in a mo. Well, we've made it through the forest. We're part way across the open plain now, and we've come across our favourite ruin of all the ruins we visit. Call this one Ivy Cottage. If you look there, look, it looks like it's an absolute tree of ivy coming up and growing up the side of it. So yeah, it's a beautiful place, beautiful place. Very ancient. Well, I say very ancient, it's probably not that ancient. It's very small, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's about 2 years ago we came up here, camped around the back, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
Sorry, I know we were chatting recently about this, the doorway and the two windows. I think that window's got worse and worse since.
I think the windows got worse. I'd imagine the frost has done that. The water's got in and the frost has done that. Yeah, if you look in there, I don't know if you'll pick it up, the fireplace is still there. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Right, we're going to carry on now. We'll hopefully get to the forest, which is across the other side of this plain, and make a decision, but I think we'll probably end up camping there. Going has been a little bit slow, and the rain wasn't very nice, but it seems to hopefully have passed over for now. I'll bring you back shortly. The Martians have landed. Right, well, we've made it to camp. Beside the forest. Made it across the big plain behind me. And set up our tents. Sandy's in this lime green thing. What is that, Sandy?
Lanchan 1.
Lanchan 1. I'm in a tarp and bivvy bag in an A-frame setup. And the Jinx is in his Hilleberg Atco. So a beautiful evening. The midges are starting to bite a little bit, but ain't too worried about that. The rain's passed over, which is the main thing, although Ant does tell me that the rain may make a resurgence, but we should be dry now. If you catch out Sandy's channel, if you're not subscribed to him, you should see some pretty good drone footage. He's playing with it now. Tomorrow, up at the crack of dawn, or not, up and make our way to Brown Willie.
Dawn's 5:50.
Hey?
Dawn tomorrow is at 5:50.
Dawn is at 5:50, is it? I thought you were talking about some woman you knew. Right. So, we won't be up at the crack of dawn. But get ourselves up, get ourselves off to Brown Willie. Right, it's time to settle down. Covered a few miles today. Definitely time to settle.